Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play some GT New Horizons. So I realized and noticed this really cool option in the quest book, which I'm kind of an idiot not noticing this before. This guy, view mode. And when you're in this view mode, you can actually click things and it'll show you the information. So we can go over here and get an idea of what's coming up in the quest book, which is probably the best feature because I remember people used to literally log in, log out just to do this part of it. They weren't even testing blocks or items and things like that. I would say more likely, more than 50% of people were usually you literally going in, just checking quest book, like, oh, where is something? Was it behind? When do I get it? Things like that, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, it's built in now. I don't know how long this has been in here. I assume it's been newer, as in since I last played, just because they're always changing things in this. Yeah, I actually checked. So these buttons are new. So there's these in dependency, implemented dependency. Yes, you got these lines, and then you have the view mode. So those are two new ones that we definitely didn't play the last time we played. Not like last episode, but the last series I did. So that is really cool anyway. So we're moving on. We have a few things we can move on. We can upgrade our pick, which I definitely want to do that anyways. But I want to actually get right into the Alumite ingot here. And it wants us to make one, but we're actually going to do a lot more than that. So if we click this buddy is obsidian, steel, and aluminium. So we have some aluminum here, aluminium. It should be enough for what we need, but obviously we have to be careful. And then you're going to need, oh, excuse me, you're going to need steel and everything else as well. I'm guessing these are, I don't know if the blocks are like what the ratio comes out. I guess you can look here. So obsidian. So I'm guessing this comes out as 144, right? Like that makes sense to me. So 144. Yeah, I don't know what this comes out as. So okay, so it comes out as double. So this is making sense. And then how much are you coming out? And I need like a whole bunch more of you too. Oh, you're 144. Ooh, this is gonna, I don't even know if we'll have enough. This is the scary part, is I actually don't know if I will have enough. So we'll put you in here. And then we'll put you're a double, right? So we'll just put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, if you're double, let's do 5. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. There you go. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I don't have the math or anything down. I wish I had more aluminium. We have the other kind, but this stuff is not gonna. Plus, I should have been growing it. I have been lazy on trying to grow this aluminium we have had. Where is the little bits I've been keeping? Kind of funny because I kept them, and it's like, they're around here somewhere. Here they are. 16. So they're next to nothing. But if I had focused on it originally, I guess we could have been doing something with it, right? So, okay, so these guys are still going here. So 29 ingots. Well, and then when you combine this, it's gonna make more, right? So we might be able to actually fulfill its need. 32. Oh, never mind. Ooh. Oh, that is so crappy. Yeah, I actually don't think we'll have enough aluminium, to be fair. I think in the end we're gonna run out before we can do this because it wants us in here. If you go here, this is what we want, right? And this puppy is gonna cost you 1152, and this is where it's all at. So, oh man, I did not realize how bad this was gonna be. Welcome to Greg Tech. New Horizons. I should say Greg Tech New Horizons. Greg Tech's one thing, but this is GTNH, a whole different, level of things. Oh yeah, I was searching for a pack. Somebody asked on the Discord if they exist. I said I think they do. So I looked. They're in the game in the NEI, but I don't know if they're. I think they're spawned in the world. I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know what they drop or anything, but they were asking, so I looked and saw them in there. So you're still going. I was like kind of getting worried and then realized you're not in there. Okay. Yeah, almost all of it's gone already. So look at that. I have no steel or the other one in there, right? Yeah, and look at that. I only have 10 ingots worth. Holy crap. So I honestly would need to look for more. I'm just gonna put these in here anyways. There you go. So we need more aluminium. So I need to go for a hunt basically and see if I can find more, I think, because that's going to be important. I can always bury it and stuff like that. I have to go out and stuff soon. So, I mean, I don't mind this episode being over a few hours, honestly. That doesn't bother me here. It's just that we're not even close to being prepared for this, which I was hoping we would be a little closer, but no, not even close. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our table down here because we're going to at least pour the ingot down here. And then I guess we put them in here, didn't we? When we were cleaning up everything. There you go. So let's go ahead and get ourselves the ingot here. So at least we can get the quest done. Maybe they're gonna quest us, reward us with it, you know? Okay, I didn't mean to click that. There you go. It's not a select one or whatever. Detect. Oh, no, we're going too far. There you go. Okay, so yeah, Steam Age. You got Thaumian Rod, which is not bad. I'm gonna go for the bag. Steel's not an issue. The Thaumian Rod, whatever. I got a bucket of water. Definitely not worth it, but whatever. I'm in a whatever mood. Okay, so after that, basically, yeah, we're moving into working on this stuff. But yeah, I guess we could go ahead and get ourselves a new all this, basically. Why not? So let's do this. I'll mark them on here so I can see them at least. And with the seal I just put in there, how much seal? You're going to use some of it, obviously, but maybe I should put more seal in there anyways, because, you know, it'd be useful if I want. Well, you know what? Actually, it would be useful because I'm going to make more tools and stuff anyways, so you just want to make sure you don't overly do it because eventually you're going to mix it with something else that you don't realize, and then you'll cry and blah, blah, blah. And that would be, you know, pretty sad. So I don't think... Like, I don't think there's aluminium dust or anything like that we can find. Oh, you have this one. So technically that would convert into, I'm guessing, regular aluminum. Yeah, okay. So, you know what? We'll get rid of this just because it is one extra for our system here. But what I want is this steel. Yeah, okay. So convert it. We're going to get into the nuggets, right? So this is what you ended up with. Very little. It's in the... I guess you don't call it the decimal place, but you know what I mean. So we're going to make a pickaxe head. We're going to make the axe head. We're going to make the shovel head. And then we're going to make the sword cast here. And we need to do that with the steel. Okay, our steel go through? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, so let's go and select steel here. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and do the head here. Oh, you're going to be nice, huh? And then you, please. And then you... Oh, crap. Now you're being a jerk. I don't know which one. And then the shovel is the last one here. So if you want to stop that, by the way, I should do it right now. Autofill. I turned it on. I don't know if the GTNH client has it on by default. I turned it on when I'm building and stuff like that. Normally it's good, but it can be very dangerous with GT stuff. And you should probably consider keeping it off most of the time, or at least be aware of it, because you can actually lose things based on that. Because when you open it up, it'll just be like, oh, they want 2 of those because of the Matic, I guess. I guess for the regular one plus the Matic. Is that why, I guess? Yeah, being dicks on that one. Okay. Shovel. Oops, sorry. There you go. Not that I want that or need that, but I'll do it. That's my guess anyways. It's for the Matic. There you go. Ta-da! Okay. So you got these, you know, this one's not too bad. The 2 times durability for this guy, actually, which is not terrible at all. You got Thaumium, which just gives you, I think, extra part or whatever, possibly. I'm going to go with this just because it will give you some good durability. It's good for probably the pickaxe, to be fair, so... Might as well upgrade these. I don't see why not. So, first of all, so if you put this in here... Actually, let's do it through the other one, just because you get the more visual representation of everything going on through the interface here. So, not that we can't just hover over it, but, you know, it's better for you guys, I think. So, look at that. So, you're going to lose your mining temporarily. It's kind of stupid just how it works. You're going to have to regain it. So, I won't even be able to mine obsidian again. I'd have to actually regain it through this, but you'll get a little bit of durability, a little bit of mining, but to be fair, it's kind of a punishment. Plus, you know, you're ending up with the same of whatever we have now. So I'm actually considering not bothering right now. Because bronze is kind of easier or cheaper right now. So that's actually kind of funny. I did not think of that. Okay, so this one here, oh, it's gonna reduce everything. Why is everything killing the mining level? Is like, yeah, I'm not sure why we have this good mining level on here to begin with. So if you put that on there, we'll lose it. You know what? You can't do both, huh? Yeah, that's too bad. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do it. And there you go. We'll get it back anyways. And it's like, it's not like it's gonna really cost us that much, to be fair. So you'll get a little bit of the stats, but compared to what we have, it's actually not like, oh, you just won the lottery in a sense. Wait, what? Oh yeah, because we have 2 of those. Yeah. And then this thing, I don't even use this bloody thing, but whatever. And then I guess the other one's for the Matic. Where's that Matic of mine? Yeah, I haven't used this in ages, so we'll just throw this guy in here. Are you one at a time or both at a time? One at a time. Okay, so you got that one, and then here we go. Okay, that's okay. You guys are probably just like, did he just do that? Yeah, I did that. I don't mind. I don't care. I'll level up and get it back to 5 anyways, and I make, like, I mean, look at all the steel in here anyways, and iron for me is easier. I mean, bronze, you have to mix copper and tin, so it's a little bit more effort, so I honestly think steel is not an issue. I mean, this here would be like a week's worth of mining basically anyways, like when I, like, you know, I'd be able to mine for like a week with this pick, maybe not quite a week, but you get the idea that it'll last a very long time, so it's not like I'm running out or anything, so... okay, so now is basically the hunt for aluminium, honestly. Now, we can do the nether stuff here as well, which I don't want to do that. But basically, I want to get some aluminium, so I'm going to literally just go around hunting for aluminium on the surface of the planet. Might take me 10 minutes, might take me a couple hours. Basically, I'm going to look at the mini-map, zoom in, and I'm just going to run around and look for anything on the surface and go down the rivers and things like that. And yeah, we'll be back. The slime binding was probably the worst thing I've ever done. I forgot about the slime. So I got something, a modifier on here called Slimy. And I got a slime ball, which is worth it. But potentially, if you get something very dangerous, it could kill you. Which, obviously, I was not thinking at the time. So, mistake on my part. We'll leave it for now. But if it becomes dangerous in the sense that, oopsies. Yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm making strips here. I'm going to clean this up, and we're going to turn this into basically a harvest site for these guys here, and essence berries and things like that. I've decided this is probably going to be the best thing long term anyways. Long term, short term kind of thing. Plus it's fun to do, and I want to do it. So I should have done this literally dozens of episodes ago. Well, not dozens, but several episodes ago. I just didn't, so here we are. No, these guys, silver. Oh, yeah. Always collect silver. Fortune for that. That is something else I probably should have done earlier on, was get fortune on my pick with the lapis. I didn't really care. I knew I should have kind of somewhat early, but I didn't even care really because I knew that I would do a lot of hand mining still anyways for a while, and that by the time, you know, it made a big difference, I would probably have lots of silver. So I'm guessing by the time I really want to start pumping up some of that steam, because like I said, I want to be in the steam for a bit longer, right? So I'm guessing in the next few episodes when I work on, you know, like the boiler and stuff like that, and I work on that a little bit more, I'm guessing I'll be more prepared for that. So what I'm doing now is I'm removing the floor because we're going to put half slabs on here. Yes, it's a pain in the ass. You need to do half slabs because we got to stop the mobs from spawning in here. Actually, I don't need to do half slabs, to be fair. I think I do, but actually I don't if I don't want to, because I just need to... Yeah, there's stuff in the walls somewhere. I'll have to figure that out later. I just have to make sure the mobs don't spawn. There's blocks where mobs don't spawn. Now, I would say half slabs because it could be a safety thing too. Because if you walk on the crops, they will damage you. There are like they damage you basically, so they hurt. They're like thorns basically running into them. So that's the downside with these type of crops. So you kind of want to protect that. So what you would do is you put them on the farm or whatever. Oh yeah, here's the slime. But if I use this, I have a chance. Yeah, look at that. I get a chance of actually Oh, there you go. We got the mining level up just for this little area. So it's back to obsidian anyways. So that's not boosted. You're not going to get that higher. It's interesting that I was able to do that before. I think it was the emerald upgrade for whatever reason. But then you lose it. I don't know if that's like a one-time thing or whatever with the emerald upgrade for the boost part. Because that's what did it. It could be a bug or maybe that's a feature. I don't know. But either way, when we did put the emerald on, it did give us that weird boosted on there. So, or not boosted, but that extra oomph to be able to do obsidian. But anyways, yeah, so long story short, we'll fix this up. I might do the Greg Tech blocks, actually, if I can. Because the half slabs get a little messy anyways. This might be more fun. Well, because then I could still put torches down on the ground if I choose to temporarily anyways, and then remove them when I'm harvesting them. So, but you can't have a light level in there, so you have to still, make sure there's no light levels in there at the time. Oh yeah, here's where your mobs are coming in. So you're gonna have to deal with that. So we'll come back once I get this more finished. Okay, it's going pretty good. So the way I'm doing this is I'm clearing out this side as well because I'm going to put the dirt over here. And I'm going to have the water in the center here. Remember, water can jump up to 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think this is perfect. Now, one person suggested on Discord there, Kerns or Corns, I can't say the person's name properly, that you could use half slabs, surround them in half slabs. So like, let's just say if you had like the block comes down, right to above, like 1 block high. And then you have your crop here, and then you had half slabs around it. It would work. Now, I'm guessing without a magnet, I probably can still reach it if I'm dragging my body against it. But I'm worried that it might get stuck in between, and without a magnet, it might be a little derpy. So I'm going to go with my initial design here, but it is something to play around with, or if yourself are interested in it, you might want to consider it itself. And the reason for that is because it has to be pitch black, right? So it's just a way to keep it dark. I'm just going to take out the torches. I'm using the Greg Tech marble, by the way, not the regular marble that we have for our walls. And that way, this will prevent the mobs from spawning. Obviously, mobs don't spawn on farms. Plus, I'm planning to put a half slab on the top anyways to prevent my body from accidentally touching the crops themselves so I don't get the damage. So basically, overall, it should be a pretty decent little farm here once I'm done. Okay, I'm just down in the basement here, and let's get rid of these guys. I don't need these guys anymore. Oops. There we go. Look at how thick the coal and yeah, look at this. It's so thick when you get into this. Now I gotta figure out where I fell. Ooh, silver. I fell down a hole, and I don't know where the hole is now. I think, oh, here it is, my stuff. Okay, here it is. Oh, there it is. I thought, you know what? I'll come down here and light up what I can, and that way mobs won't spawn down here, and yeah, it's just a win-win in my book. So, okay, so we're done here. Do we have this side done? No, let's do this side, and then we'll start putting in the water here. So basically, this episode's turned into building a farm for aluminium. That's all right. We can make it a little extra longer and get that, the rest of the pieces, hopefully, if we have it. More likely, I won't put anything here. I'll just fill this in with, well, I'll just put cobblestone. Like this. There you go. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to go here. So 1, 2, 3, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess? It's kind of hard to see, to be honest. I'm not the visualist person, but you can do this. And okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So take that out. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you screw up, you should probably double test, right? Just in case. 1, 2. I mean, if worst case scenario was 1 too short, it wouldn't be a big deal. But if it's, 1 too long, then that's annoying. Oh, so you have something like this. It's up to you if you want to do this. I will here. But, because it still works for, yeah, you only get 1 here, but then you get the outsides here. There you go. So we can, use this now. Get the whole thing packed out here. And then basically I'm going to just plant the crops in here, put crop sticks in here. And then don't do more than you need. Remember, if you put nothing on the crop sticks, weeds will show up, right? So, and then this tool's about to break. So I'll finish this up and come back. Okay, I think we're ready. So we'll plant the essence berries and the ore berries here. So it's up to you where you want to keep these. I'm gonna do aluminium over here. So I'm just gonna go like this basically, and I should probably do this first. I decided on aluminium here, didn't I? Don't leave these too long. There you go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. So those will grow over time once you have your things here. Now, if I touch these, not so good. This is where I'll put the half slabs there. And then essence berry bushes. We're going to do the same thing here. You just want to make sure everything's updated and stuff like that, because you don't want like a bug where you think you placed it and then you didn't place it and next you lose them because, you know, they weren't done correctly, right? Now, what I was thinking of originally was putting a half slab to prevent me from hitting these, but because well, I guess I could still do that for fun, but it's like I could just do this at this point because why not, right? It doesn't hurt, right? So I can't hit this, but I can go like this. The only downside is I'd have to go down even further down here, but it's like I'm gonna go down here and trail it anyways. I don't see that actually being an issue. So yeah. Oh, that's silver, isn't it? Yeah, you want to make sure, I didn't even think about this till now. You want to make sure you plug in any holes like this, because this would be a bad idea, because then your stuff will go flying into the hole, right? So keep that in mind. I don't care about that hole, but might as well fill it in. I've seen some weird things in Minecraft. You know, an entity is not supposed to go through something it can't, you know, obviously see, but it can happen. But yeah, so we'll do one here, and this is how it all will be, right? It'll be strips on all these, but I'm not really worried about that yet. And then, yeah, we have to take out the torches, or at least, you know, so these aren't in light, right? So I guess the best way to do is hit well, I guess F7 wouldn't really matter here. Just get rid of the torches. Now remember that mobs can't spawn on these, so as much as they're scary, you should be safe. Let's say it's a little bright over here. That's fine. It can do that. And we can hold our torch. So this is the thing, is we are holding our torch and we go down here. It won't be a big deal, so. And you can line this up and do your eyes closed almost with it too anyway, so. There you go. So this should be pretty darn dark now. There's a light here. Oh, it's a torch on the ground. Okay, there you go. So this should be darkness enough. Now this will slowly grow. Okay, you can see them already happening here. Now they can grow with light, but not the whole time or something, right? So like this can grow, but I think it's once it gets to stage like 3 or 4 or something like that, then it can't grow, and then you probably could play with different light levels. Like I'm guessing a redstone torch would not screw it, basically. And then once you're done, I'll just use these guys, but you know, obviously you'd seal the door so this light doesn't bleed in here, and then there you go. Okay, so since this is going to take a little longer than I expected for the aluminium, I'm going to cancel the whole we're going to get the hammer this episode. Just because, you know, I want to get other things anyways and give me a reason to go out there. I did get some aluminium. I planted another 10 of them here because you can get them here, except I planted only 8 because I planted 2 on the wrong side with the essence berries and decided, oh, I'll hit them. And when you hit them, you'll lose them, blah, blah, blah. But my mind said, no, I couldn't do that. So it is what it is. So I'm going to go back here, and we want to get a few things here. Now, these do not work on IC2 crops, I'm pretty sure. You could try. I feel like they would try to like eat you and kill you and blow up the world, but it is something fun to do. We can work on this, obviously. This is, you know, flint and steel. We're not going through the nether, but if it, excuse me, if it's done, it's done. This one is probably my biggest favorite one I want to get done. And then outside of that, I really don't give a crap. What is this? Objective submission, huh? Okay. This is like through fluids and stuff, I guess. Liquids and IMs, yeah. So this doesn't actually get used. Nothing actually uses that system at this moment. So you could do it for fun, but it is actually completely useless. Look at this. You got a water pump one here. Oh yeah, this was the Sterling. This was actually a fun early game way of getting water. You just have to make sure you fuel it up, but you pretty much were good. Okay, so these are fun ones to get. Let's work on this. So let's get rid of you, and let's get our steel here. Now, one thing, and I run out of power yet? No, I haven't. Okay, so one thing we need to do here is didn't mean to have you even in there. To be fair, let's put you in here. Okay, we're good. Okay, so let's fix this up so these can run again. And I want to put you in here and you in here. There you go. This is so these ones. You don't. Not all materials have to be. As long as you check and make sure. Okay, these ones you have to process through this, but not all materials have to be processed this way. So some of these can be directly thrown into the furnace. So everything but this iron here can. So that's kind of important to know. So we know not to, do that. So let's see what we're doing for the watering can here. Okay, so we're doing iron as well mixed into this. I do need more iron thrown in there as well, so we should probably do that. This torch here needs to go. Yeah, we're going to do a bunch of different things, I'm guessing. So we'll grab the iron. We'll throw it in there once it's done. So what does it need? Here, this is full steel, right, basically? So yeah, steel plates and things like that. Okay, perfect. So let's grab... oh, I guess you're going in here for us. Thank you. So let's give this one a try here. So let's start with this here. So we need to get our tools here. Wrench, screwdriver, wire cutter, potentially. Do we got the hammer? Are we missing anything? I'm sure I'm missing something when I close this file. Okay. There you go. So we're going to start with this guy here. So we're going to just do the rod here first. So we've done rods before. Oh yeah, I didn't even actually grab anything for my inventory. There you go. Let's just do that for now. And then grab more for us. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and get us this guy done here, the ring. Let's get 8 of those so we don't need them right away. I've been doing that. I did that originally for the other stuff, and I've basically never needed it for a long time. Crap, they don't have enough. So we have to turn some of those off. Just throw you in here temporarily. Which one's not keeping up? Both of them. That's not good. Okay. It's just because we have the 2, right? So that's why they're not able to keep up, to be fair. And I like to get the iron, but I'll have to let it fill up for a bit. Okay. Are those have actual fuel in them, by the way? Because these might be just running out too. Oh, they have a wee bit left. Okay. So we let them sit for a minute or two. They should fill up. Okay, so we need our... Oh, yes, we need to get you guys. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. This is exciting because I like this bag, and you can equip this bag, of course. No, I should say, of course, I think so. I was going to say, does it talk about this bag in here? Shift open backpack key. Oh, okay. There's a backpack key. So I don't use the B key, so let's bind that backpack. It's not adventures as this one. B key. There you go. So here's B. Shift B. There you go. So you put this in here, right? And boom. So this is my backpack now that I have all the time on me. And oh, there it is. It's cute. It's actually rendered too. So, but that's really nice because now obviously you have this backpack that you don't have to worry about anymore. Oh my goodness. Choice award. I guess you can dye them colors. I don't know if one of these are rare or not. You know what I mean? Oh, you gave me a paintbrush, by the way? Interesting. Okay. Flint and steel here. Might as well work on this one. I mean, literally, we have everything here, or should have almost everything here. So this will get us the ability to... Oh, we don't have a saw in our inventory. So I knew eventually it would bite me in the ass not having something in here. There you go. And then now we need... wait, didn't we just... Did I make the same thing again twice? I'm an idiot. I did. Okay. That's fine. It doesn't matter. That's just funny as hell I did that. Okay, and then I need my piece of flint up here. There you go. So we have our flint and steel, obviously, for the future. There you go. And this will let us get into the nether and then we can get in there. So up to you what you want. Obsidian's not that hard at this point for me. I mean, I have some, so I would say it's not that hard. Moss, Ball of Moss. That's actually a good one. Did I get that as a standard quest, or is that a rare one? I'm going to hold on to that. I think I want that on my arrowheads later on, my crossbow. But I have to make sure I know what crossbolts I'm making, and I want to make sure they're the best ones that I want. So that comes in the future anyways, but yeah. Cool. Okay. And then we got that. And then the watering can. Yeah, so that one's going to take iron plates. Oh, we have some iron plates, so we might have enough of everything here. We don't have a screw, a steel screw. Okay. So let's do that then, shall we? So we'll get you down to this, right? And then let's just do 8 because I didn't have a lot of those to begin with. And let's cut you down. Let's split you up and then file you. There you go. And then we should get the watering can. And basically, this thing lets you grow things really fast. I don't think it works on crops, so like the icy crops here, and I don't think that's working either. So you might have to click the actual water. I don't think it takes water out of the water though, so you don't have to worry about that. I think we're good here. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. So like if I were to right click this and then use this on over here, more likely this would help grow this faster, I'm guessing. I would assume those run, well, they don't run like a vanilla crop technically, so let's try this. These don't even run, but I feel like they would. Oh, they do. I did not know these could do flowers. Yeah. All my examples are not working. This will be probably better because you can actually see the numbers at least here. There you go. There you go. 25%. So you know it's working there at least because well, I mean, technically you'd say, oh, it could have ticked there, probably not, but it does work and it does tick, faster and things like that. But it's a chance, it's a bone meal chance. They might have found a way to nerf this too, to be fair. But like I said, I'm pretty sure this has no effect on crops though. So like if you use this on a crop here, as far as I know, that's just running at your normal speed right there. So there's no way this works on there. But it's like kind of basically it's giving like a tiny like minor bone meal type thing, or maybe a faster tick to the crops and stuff like that. So it's a pretty cool one. Okay, I guess we should grab the reward here. Why am I grabbing steam bags anyways? Ugh, never mind. I'm an idiot sometimes. I just realized like that would be a waste to grab the steam bags, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got that. Cool. Better than iron. Oh yeah, this is that wrought iron. I don't even want to touch this. This is annoying to deal with. Basically, you need a bunch of iron ingots, and you can smelt these in a regular smelter, I guess, is the wrought iron. And then you basically get wrought iron. Yes, you take iron ingots, smelt them, wrought iron. Pretty simple, I guess you could say. Now, how do you get iron ingots? Is there an easy way to get these? Extractor, I'm guessing. What about regular extractor? Oh, the extruder. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, no, we're not looking at what I want. I want to know how to get these guys. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could do that ore I had. Yeah. So I'll leave that for later, or maybe I'll do part of that off camera just because that's a really simple one. That's going into the nether, so we're going to ignore that one. Portable workbench, I don't want that right now. I think that might be pretty much it. I want to work on the solar boiler and things like that, obviously. There's a bunch of things I want to work on. But I have to get going here soon, so I'm going out. But yeah, no, that gives us a good start. We got to use some of our steel anyways and some little toys there. Obviously, we're going to get into this a lot further. I didn't realize I'd run into the aluminium issue. I should have paid attention more. I wasn't looking at the map, and I just thought, like I had a feeling I wouldn't have enough, but at the same time, I thought, we'd probably be fine. But for me, it's more like making those new tools, right? So we'll get them probably next time. Then I'll probably go and hunt for more and let that aluminium grow in the basement and basically harvest them, and then I'll replant them over and over, kind of duplicating them, and then it might be a day or so real life time, but eventually we should have a lot of them. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. We'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.